You are listening to the Earplug Podcast Network, a Fanboys Inc. production.
If you're passionate for what you love and you're serious about it, when you see our cameras at the show, then we want to talk about it. Fair weather fans need not apply. We seek nerds that are true.
Hey, I'm still here at Super Megafest. Jeremy's taking a quick break, so I moseyed on down to talk to Mark Patton, most known as Jesse from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. What's going on, Mark? How are you?
Well, hi, it's nice to see you. You guys having fun here?
Yeah, we're having lots of fun. Our table's down the way. We got our big panel this afternoon at 3 o'clock. If you want, stop by and see what the Angrygeeks are all about. But what are you all about? What are you working on today?
Well, actually, I'm going to go on the road. I go to Sundance is my next after here for my new documentary called Scream Queen, My Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, cool.
It's a documentary about, which was funded by, crowdfunded a lot of it. Well, 100,000 of the dollars came from crowdfunding, but also by the Tribeca Film Festival. So that's next year. It'll be this this documentary about Nightmare on Elm Street and the 1980s. Yeah.
Cool. Do you coming to comic book conventions? Do you collect anything? I mean, do you go look at the vendors and collect anything? It's one of the standard questions we ask.
To be honest with you, I don't.
Really?
I retired from show business a long time ago, and I came back to do a documentary called Never Sleep Again about Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yep.
And I learned very quickly not to say that I liked things or ask for certain items because I'm an artist, I'm a painter. I now have a studio full of everything that I ever mentioned that I wanted. So if I say I like this book, I'll get 7 of them in the... and I feel guilty. I don't want to sell them, and I don't want to give them away because they were gifts from people. But I think we're going to do a charity auction with a lot of this stuff because it's very rare Nightmare on Elm Street stuff.
Okay.
And then donate the money to the Trevor Project, which I'm a really big fan of.
Okay, tell me about the Trevor. We do a lot of stuff for charity, and we help out anybody's charity that we can. You want to talk about that?
Sure. The Trevor Project is an anti-bullying project, and it's also known as It Gets Better. That program. They don't really need money at this point. Their foundation is at about $1 billion. What they need is that people to take their courses, just to learn how to intervene in bullying, how to stand up for people, how to stand up for yourself without getting killed. And it's called It Gets Better, and you can go to trevorproject.org, and they'll come to your school, they'll talk to you, they do interventions inside of schools.
Okay.
I'm really, really involved in that.
That's awesome. I mean, we do all we can. There's an Autism Speaks booth down there. We work with them all the time. Right now we're holding a fundraiser, a GoFundMe for our co-host. Her dog, a full breed German Shepherd, actually ate a football glove and had to have surgery.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Oh yeah, so we're
You need to call Linnea Quigley. She'll get on your team.
Yeah, we're raising money for that right now. Weirdest thing that anyone had you sign? Did they? I mean.
Well, besides their body, there's a lot of the body stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm tattooed on a lot of people's bodies. Mine, almost all of my stuff is really sexual, the weird ones. So,
really?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm like sort of the pinup boy for gay guys from the 1980s. So I kind of ask them at the beginning, they'll say, oh, I had your poster in my room. And I'm like, is it at the foot of the bed or at the head of the bed? And so then I know how to sign it. So, yeah. But I get jock straps and stuff like that. And I'm really cool about it unless you're really foul. And then I just send you down the road.
That is, okay, so jock strap. So far, with that standard question, we had prosthetic leg, a lady part, and a jock strap. I'm going to have to say the jock strap and the lady part are in the top 2.
Well, now I got really smart. I for a while. Oh, hey, there's a friend of mine.
Hey, how you doing?
I actually did a one for charity where I just bought some jock straps and signed them because I wear this in the movie, and we made a lot of money. But actually, the foul door that had opened on the internet, I just decided to close it because people in private are a little more weird than they are in public.
So you have met my co-host Jeremy.
Yes, I have.
Anyway, thank you.
Oh, sure, it was a pleasure.
Thank you. It was. I don't want to take up much of your time because the con is starting. We try to get all our celebrity interviews out. Where can we find you on social media?
The easiest thing to do, Google Mark Patton. I'm on all platforms, and you can find me there.
Mark Patton, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Scream Queens. Make sure you check them out. Angrygeeks, Lewis out.
This has been an Earplug Podcast presentation, found on earplugpodcast.com, iTunes, SoundCloud, and wherever your favorite podcasts are found.